All right. Hello. Good morning. I am starting a bit later today. Had to get a different setup this morning because of a thunderstorm, so I wasn't able to go outside. Um, so I apologize. The lighting's a little funky today, but hopefully, you should be able to hear me pretty well, and you'll still be able to see me. It's just I will look a little bit like a silhouette sometimes. Um, All right, welcome to practice. It's Tuesday, or maybe a different day if you're watching a recording. Today, we're going to be focusing a lot on our hips and our glutes, and just trying to see if we can maybe let go of any sort of stress that we're holding in that area. So we're going to get started here right away in a seated position. So find a comfortable seat. Um, you can cross your legs, sit on your heels, or you can also have your legs out in front of you if that's better suited for your body. Okay, so just kind of get comfortable, really wiggle out the sit bones so that they're kind of firmly planted into the ground. Then rest your hands onto your knees and close your eyes. Everybody, just take a big breath in through your nose and sigh it out. Another breath just like that. Inhale and release. All right, so sitting here, just notice before we make any changes, notice your natural posture. I'm in a seated position. Sometimes we might have a tendency to curl forward or lean forward a little bit. It's just kind of natural conditioning. We spend a lot of time leaning forward, leaning into the future. Oh, excuse me. So let's see if we can lengthen our spine, maybe lean back and tall a little bit. So start first with your tailbone. Feel that melting down into the floor and then lift, just gently lift up on your low belly, feeling that space just below your belly button draw back towards your spine to feel a little solid in your pelvis. And then lengthen out the low back, lengthen the mid back, and feel your shoulders relax back, stacked on top of your hips. Lengthen the back of your neck, and the crown of the head floats up towards the sky. So nice long spine, just noticing here the engagement and alertness. Just sitting up tall. So this morning we are just going to cultivate our breath in this seated posture. It's really, really simple, allowing ourselves to focus on our alignment. And, if you catch yourself starting to curve forward, lean forward, just come right back to this long spine. All right, so everybody exhale everything out together. And then take a big inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale for 5, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 5, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 5, 2, 1. And exhale for 5, 2, 1. Go ahead and continue counting on your own. Option to add additional length to each side of the breath, just keeping the inhale and exhale nice and even. Notice how your body feels here when you're just simply sitting and breathing. It's your first reaction to fidget or to grasp onto the thoughts racing through your mind. It's okay if you're having those sensations. Just acknowledge them and don't do anything about it, right? Just sit with it. Just see that, kind of see that there and just let it be. We're not trying to erase our thoughts, just trying to not hold on to them so tightly. Staying here for just a couple more breaths. And when you complete your next exhale, gently open your eyes. Reach your arms up overhead, stretch up. And as you exhale, just gently fold forward. Relax your head down. Okay, and curl your hands back. You can uncross your legs, give them a little wiggle. Okay, and then we're gonna move to tabletop position. So stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees, and we'll just warm up the spine here. The couple of rounds of cat and cow, right? So inhale, drop the belly, look forward, cow pose. And then exhale, round the spine, cat pose. Inhale, really draw the heart forward, collarbones back. And exhale, tuck the chin to chest, round the spine. Good, continue, take 2 more rounds on your own, adding extra movement. All right, and when you finish your next round, just go ahead and come back to center. And extend your left leg behind you. Left leg goes behind you. Really flex the foot so your toes are pointing down. Then reach the right arm forward. Squeeze the muscles onto the left leg. Take a breath in. Exhale, elbow to knee, squeeze. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, extend. This time, place the right hand down. Swing your left leg out to the side. Bring the sole of the foot down to the mat. So your right knee and your left foot are in line. And then lift your chest up for gate pose. I'll rotate myself so you can see. So for gate pose, you might need a little extra padding on your knee. You can just fold your mat over. Okay, have the sole of your foot firmly planted on the ground. Press those hips forward. Reach the arms out to the side. Then lift the right arm up. Stretch the right fingertips. Keep pressing the hips forward. Squeeze the left leg. Nice long stretch on the side of the right body. The right side of the body, I mean. And then go ahead and come back to center. Drop the right hand down. The left hand goes up. If you feel like your butt scooted back there, and press the hips forward. And maybe reach the left hand overhead. Feeling the stretch all the way from your toes to your fingers. Breathing deeply. Good. Now you can just kind of crawl your hands back to a tabletop shape. Okay, unroll your mat if you had it together. right? And let's do the other side now. So send your right leg back behind you. Squeeze the leg, flex the toes, then reach your left arm forward. So really try to keep your low back nice and neutral here. Take a breath in, extend out. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Reach out. Tuck it in. Reach out. This time, place your left hand down. Swing your right foot to the side. The sole of the foot comes down to the ground. The whole right foot's on the ground. Then lift your chest up for gate pose. Send your arms out to the side. Starting first by placing your right hand on your leg, reaching the left hand up. Keep pressing the hips forward. Feeling this through the front side of the left hip. Likely elsewhere too, but that's probably the most intense spot. Reach those fingertips. Take one more breath in. Good, and then come back to center, and then drop your left hand down. Right hand goes up. If you feel your butt has gone back, push the hips forward, reach the hands up and over your ear. Keep pressing the whole foot down into the mat, reaching along, reach as long as you can with that right arm. Breathe in. And as you exhale, just simply crawl your way back to a tabletop shape. Okay, tuck your toes and press into downward facing dog. Send your hips high, send your chest towards your thighs. Go ahead and pedal this out for a couple of moments. Okay, and then find stillness here in your down dog. So press down through the palm of your hand, your fingertips. Roll your shoulder blades onto the back and feel your tailbone and the sides of your hips stretching up to the sky. Nice long legs here. Doesn't matter if you have a soft bend in your knees or if your heels are up off the ground. You want to feel the back of your legs growing longer. So it's that sensation, internal sensation, more so than the external look. Okay. All right, inhale, lift the right leg up. Reach the right leg high. Then as you exhale, step the right foot forward between your hands. Help it out. Can't quite get there. Come down onto your left knee. Bring your hands up to the right thigh. Just gently press that right thigh down as you feel your hips melting down towards the earth. Of course, now that class has started, it's nice and sunny outside. That little thunderstorm is done now. Oh well. All right, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step your left foot forward and fold. So have your feet hip width distance apart here, nice and soft. Relaxing the belly down, relaxing the head, sway side to side. Just kind of maybe playing with bending and straightening each knee. And then release your hands down. Inhale, curl all the way up to stand. Come up, roll your shoulders back. Good, mountain pose. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, step your left foot back and then your right foot back. High plank pose. Knees can be up or down here. Push the mat away. Squeeze your core. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lower your chest all the way down. Inhale to cobra pose. And exhale to downward facing dog. Other side, inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step it forward between your hands. Come onto your right knee. Place your hands on your left thigh. Just gently press that thigh down so you feel your hips melting down. Breathing deeply here. Good. Reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands down, step forward and fold. This time, maybe your legs go a little straighter. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, hands by your side, mountain pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift as you breathe in. Step back to plank pose on your breath out. Take a breath in, push the mat away nice and strong. As you exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Keep your fingertips underneath your shoulders. Press your pelvis down. Inhale, lift your heart. Cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Flowing that sequence. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step forward. Come onto your left knee. Press your hands into your thigh. Take a breath in as you push down. As you exhale, soften. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down, step forward and fold. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold all the way down. Halfway lift, long spine. And exhale, step back, plank pose. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down. Squeeze your legs. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step forward, low lunge. Inhale, push down on the thigh. Exhale, melt. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down, step forward and fold. Rise up as you breathe in. Exhale, hands come by your side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift as you breathe in. Exhale, step it back, high plank pose. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra pose. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here in your downward dog. Just noticing how you're breathing. Noticing what parts of your body are tight or anticipating being able to have some new space. All right, moving on. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop both feet forward and fold. Lift up to chair pose. Bend the knees, chest up, arms overhead. Squeeze your legs here. Really create that chair with your leg muscles. Okay, so squeeze the glutes, tuck the tailbone, lift the chest. Take a breath in. As you exhale, sweep the hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale, open your chest. Pausing here, pulling the shoulders back, lengthening your neck out nice and long. Take one more breath in. And exhale, fold with your hands clasped. Maybe shake out your head. Okay, release your hands down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, step your right foot back. Send your left leg back and up, three-legged dog. Okay, so left leg is high. And then find scorpion dog. So stack your left hip on top of the right, bend your knee, send your knee up towards the sky, draw your heel towards your butt. Okay, relax your right heel down. Opening your inner thighs, opening the left side of the body. You take a breath in. And then as you exhale, bring that left knee to your chest across your body for fallen triangle. So extend the left leg out, spin onto the sole of your right foot, reach the right arm up, lift the hips, take a breath in. And then exhale, hand down, spin your foot, send the left leg back and up, three-legged dog. And then as you exhale, step that left foot forward to a lunge pose. Spin the back heel down. Inhale, lift up to warrior two. Okay, so you might need to lengthen your step here. I sometimes like to walk my back foot back a bit. Arms are out nice and wide. Good. Look over your front middle finger. Drawing your front knee forward and out to the left. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach the left hand up and back. You can just rest your right arm down on your thigh. And take a breath in. And then as you exhale, find extended side angle. So bring the left elbow to the thigh. Right arm reaches up. Okay, so we're going to pause here. Really press into your left elbow into your thigh to open the chest. Maybe look up at the top hand. Now here, you're going to wrap your right arm behind you for half bind. So reach the fingertips of your right hand towards your left thigh. Okay. Sometimes I find it a little helpful to grab onto my shirt or the waistband of my pants here, kind of keep your hand in place and feeling supported. Okay. Now look down at your front foot. Slowly, slowly lift your elbow off your thigh and spin the right heel up. And then step the right foot forward. So you're in a chair pose with this half bind. And with your elbow on the left thigh, just simply slide your elbow to the right. Place your left hand onto your right shoulder. Modified prayer twist here. Okay, so really press that left hand into the shoulder. Sink your hips low. Okay, look to the side. Breathe deeply. Okay, take one more breath in. Exhale, fold, release that. Beautiful. Okay, in this forward fold, we're just going to take a variation of Padangusthasana. So you can bring your feet hip width distance apart. You're going to take your middle and pointer fingers and wrap them around your big toes. Okay, bend your knees as much as you need to here to get those fingers wrapped around the toes. And then relax your head down. Inhale, you can lift and lengthen your chest like halfway lift. And as you exhale, fold forward, your elbows bend out to the sides. Then slowly start to lengthen out your legs. Keep pulling down with your fingers, drawing the tailbone up to the sky. Good. Release your toes. Bring your feet back together to touch. Inhale, come up to chair pose. Right away this time, sweep the hands behind you, clasp the hands. Clasp them the weird way, like the awkward way for you. Inhale, open the chest, nice long spine. You're gonna take one more breath in. Exhale, fold forward with your hands clasped. Okay, release the hands down. Step the left leg back, then send the right leg up and back for three-legged dog. Find scorpion dog, stack the right hip on top of the left, bend the knee, draw your heel towards your hip. And soften that left heel down. Hello, Achilles tendon. Feeling nice and long on the left side. Make sure you're pressing through both of your hands. Okay, then inhale, lift that leg back up, bring the knee through the chest, cross over for fallen triangle, extending the right leg long, bring the left foot to the mat, lift the hips, reach the arm overhead, take a breath in. Good, exhale, left hand down, spin back onto your left foot, send that right leg high. Exhale, step it forward, low lunge. Spin your back heel down. Inhale, open up to warrior two. Some big transitions. If you find yourself a bit out of breath, just really come back to lengthening the breath. Bring your focus onto it. Okay, pressing down through the back edge of the back foot. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach the right arm up. Spin the palm so it's facing the back of your mat, like you're giving someone a high five behind you. Lift up, take one more breath in. Then as you exhale, come to extended side angle. Drop the right elbow to the thigh, left arm goes up. So here, press the tailbone forward. Tuck your front thigh kind of underneath. Feel like you're rolling your right thigh underneath. Okay? And then with your left hand, reach it behind your back for a half bind. So reach the fingers for the inner thigh, rather right thigh. And if you want, you can grab your shirt or grab your leggings if that helps you out. Okay, so inhale, open the chest. All right, and then look down at your front foot. Bring the weight off of this front elbow. Spin the left heel up. Step the left foot forward. You might need to adjust both your feet. Bring them close together. Chair pose. Now bring your right elbow to the outside of the left thigh and place your hand on that left shoulder. Gently press the hand into the shoulder here for this modified twist. Breathing deeply. Good, and then slowly release that. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, stepping it back to high plank pose. An option to move through a chaturanga this time. So knees may be up or down. Inhale, push the mat away. Exhale, lower halfway, elbows by rib cage. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Good. Do one more little standing sequence here. Simply building off of all of the poses we've done so far. Right, inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, scorpion dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, come forward through to fallen triangle. So send the right leg to the side. Reach the left arm up. Left hand down, back to three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Spin your back heel down. Inhale, come up, warrior one. Okay, so your hips are facing generally towards the front. You can walk your front foot to the outer right. You can walk your front foot to the right edge of the mat if you wish. Get a little more room in the hips. Okay, reach the fingertips up. Press the back edge of the back foot down. And reach your arms behind you. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, come forward to humble warrior. Lean your chest forward, your head drop. Keep pressing into your feet here. So feel like you're drawing energy up through your arches. Keeping your feet steady is gonna help to give your upper body a little more space in this funky shape. Good, inhale, coming back up, release your hands, reach your arms overhead, inhale. Exhale, open to warrior two. So you might need to adjust your feet. Bring yourself back to a wider stance. Inhale, reverse, reach the right arm up. Good, exhale, extended side angle. This time, option two, reach that right hand down, and then take a half bind again with the left hand. Okay, look down at your front foot. Really push down through both of your feet. Feel that energy pulling up on the arches, and slowly, slowly start to straighten the front leg. It might not go all the way straight. We're moving to a half bound triangle here, right? So just really let this movement come from pulling up on your feet as opposed to just telling your leg to go straight. Keep opening your chest, keep pulling that left shoulder back. Good, take one more breath in. And as you exhale, slowly bend into that front knee, release the top hand, frame your front foot. Good, step that right leg back to downward dog. Inhale, coming forward to plank pose. Exhale, lowering down. Upward facing dog. And your breath in. Exhale to downward facing dog. One more side. You got this. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, scorpion dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, fallen triangle. Good. Take a breath in. Exhale, reach that right hand down, send the left leg up. Exhale, step it forward, low lunge. Bring your back heel to the mat. Inhale, lifting up, warrior one. Again, walk that front foot out to the left if you'd like. Okay, press that front hip forward. Relax the shoulders. They love to creep up to the ear in this pose. Okay, reach your hands behind you, clasp your hands the funky way, the awkward way. Then inhale, open your chest. Exhale, folding forward, humble warrior. Okay, draw your inner thighs together. Press down through the soles of your feet and allow your neck to relax. Your left shoulder coming close to your knee. Good, release the hands. Inhale, come on up, warrior one. And then exhale, open to warrior two. So again, adjust your feet, take a wider stance. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach the left hand up. And then exhale, extended side angle. This time option, extending that left arm down. Reach that right arm behind you for a half bind. Okay, look down at your feet. Engage the feet, start to pull up on the arches. Keep pressing your tailbone forward as you slowly start to lengthen this front leg. You're gonna feel your waist lift up and lengthen. Send the crown of your head towards the front of your mat. Okay, moving nice and slow, engaging your legs. It doesn't matter if that front leg doesn't go all the way straight. Just that sensation of pulling. Good. Now slowly bend into that front knee. Release that right hand down. Frame your foot. Step back to plank pose. Last vinyasa. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Well done. Take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Another breath just like that. Inhale. And let it go. Good. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, step it forward. You're going to bring it to the edge of your mat. Okay, so your hands are going to come to the inside of the foot, lower down onto the left knee. Runner's lunge set up here. Okay, so let your hips kind of soften down. And from here, you're welcome to stay up on your palms, or you can lower down to your elbows. You might need to create a little more space, walking that right foot further out. Okay, and you can have your knee drawn towards your shoulder or opening out wide. For me, I find more space when I open it out wide. You might be different. Okay, just try to relax here. You can really just feel into where the sensation is in your hips. Release the back of your neck. Okay, if you're on your elbows, go ahead and come back up. Now, from here, we're going to move to half pigeon pose. So simply start to shimmy your right foot across your mat to the left and bring your right shin down onto the mat. Okay, and then tuck your back toes and start to walk that leg further back. All right, lift your chest up. And then when you exhale, you can come down to the palms or the elbows or further. Relaxing here, maybe taking a couple of open mouth exhales. Really trying to resist the urge to squeeze your belly. Right, see if you can let that be soft. See if you can let your shoulders and collarbones be soft. Oftentimes you might feel those little areas of your body kind of quivering, trying to hold on, like don't fall into this shape. Just watch what happens if you soften them one by one. And you might need to come back and do that circuit all over again, right? When your shoulders go soft, maybe your belly clenches. Just keep observing, keep doing that circuit to soften down. Okay, if you're on your elbows, come back up to your palms. Untuck your back toes. Send your right leg back and up. And give it a little shake, free movement. Scorpion dog might feel good here. Okay, and then bring the right leg down. Other side. Lift the left leg high. And then step it forward to the outside edge of the mat. So both hands come to the inside of the left foot. Starting first with a runner's lunge shape here. Okay, softening the hips down. Okay, option to come down onto your elbows or stay up on your hands. Relax this down. All right, go ahead and come back up. From here, we're going to move to half pigeon pose. So start to shimmy your left foot across the mat. Bring your shin down onto the mat. And tuck your right toes. Scooch that right leg back as far as it can go, or as far as it feels good, right? Lift your chest up. You'll probably feel this on the front side of your right hip as well. And then start to crawl forward for sleeping pigeon pose. The side might feel completely different than the other side. Okay, just notice here where and how strong you're holding on in different parts of your body. See if you can soften. Like soften the subtle things. Relax your eyebrow. Relax your eyeballs. Just notice how that extends into the back of your neck. A little wave of ease that comes over your face. Good. Go ahead and come back up to your palms. Untuck your back toes. Send your left leg up. Find some free movement here. Okay, then go ahead and place that leg down. I'm gonna come to a tabletop. Go ahead and grab a seat. Okay, we're gonna do a seated forward fold here. So send the legs out long. Scooch your hip bones back, and so your sit bones are feeling nice and solid on the mat. It's okay if your knees are bent. Reach your arms up overhead, and then as you exhale, fold forward. Okay, so today we're going to do a little bit more of an active stretch. So if your knees are bent, see if you can reach for the outside edges of your feet. Just gently pull on them. If your legs are straight, reach for wherever your hands land, either your shins or your feet. Just gently pull your chest forward. Imagine you're drawing your forehead towards your feet. For a while, I was really into Bikram style hot yoga. And in this shape, they would always tell you to really look at your toes, see if you could kiss your toes with your face. I never made it there, but that's a fun thing to imagine. Okay, taking a couple more breaths here. Okay, release your hands. Go ahead and come back up to a seat. And we're gonna slowly come onto our backs. Squeeze your knees into your chest. Okay, and we're gonna go to happy baby pose. So send the soles of your feet up to the sky. Reach for your thighs or for your feet. So when you reach for your feet, if you feel like your low back comes off the mat, just grab the back of your thighs. The intention here is to draw as much of your spine down to the ground as you can. So it's a nice and grounding pose. Try to resist your legs with your hands. Create that nice tension here. And now we're gonna do a little bit of a stretch. Okay, so just simply straighten out your right leg. So whether your hand is on your foot or your thigh, just start to lengthen the right leg. It might not go all the way straight. Just feel your heel pressing towards that top right corner of the room. Feel your right hip bone nice and strong into the mat. Okay, bring the leg back. We're gonna switch sides now, lengthening out the left leg. Go nice and slow here. Okay, it's quite intense on the hamstrings. Okay, come back to center. Ground your spine down one more time. Relax the shoulders down. Then release your legs. Give yourself a little hug. Rock side to side. And then extend your legs out nice and long for final Shavasana. Okay, let your feet relax. Tuck the shoulder blades under your spine. Close your eyes. Let your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. Allow your throat to soften. Imagine your collarbones just melting. Nice, broad shoulder. Just resting here quietly for a few moments. I'll let you know when it's time to come out. All right, slowly start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Reach your arms overhead. Big breath in, stretch. And exhale, melt down into the mat. With your eyes closed, roll over to fetal position, resting your head onto your arms. And slowly press yourself up to a seat. Try to keep the eyes closed. Bring your hands to heart center. Feel your heart beating against your thumbs. And thank yourself. Really give yourself some love for taking the time today to practice. Bring your thumbs to your forehead, your third eye center. Take a breath in. See yourself illuminate wherever you are in this beautiful planet. As you exhale, bow forward in light and love and gratitude. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you have a wonderful day. Please share this link with your friends. Class is always free. I invite you to donate to a local organization in lieu of paying for class. I want to keep that spirit going here on YouTube. So I hope to see you soon. Take care. I'll be back here on Friday.